Now, forewarned weather with exclusive cutting-edge technology to help keep you and your family safe.
Well, I mean, it's pretty nice out there today. Hoping you're running those errands, getting that stuff done. I know there's a lot of people who have the quote snow/ice day. That was a struggle this morning trying to figure out where everybody was going.
Yeah, it always is.
I like finding these art projects in the pantry. I'm like, here, like make this thing and this knitting thing, and they're looking at me like, I don't want to do that at all. I'm like, well, I don't have much to offer you.
You're a better mom than me. I'm like, here's the iPad, here's a remote control. There's no rules on screen time today, kids. All right, Exact Track 40 radar. It is quiet for the evening commute, but as I said at the top of the show, those side streets are still pretty slippery, and especially, I don't know about your neighborhood, but I know in my neighborhood, the sidewalks are still very, very icy. Even your front steps, salt's not working all that well. Temperatures are just at freezing or maybe slightly above in most spots. 34 in Mount Clemens, 33 at Metro. Salt's working fine on the roadways. It's again those sidewalks and the salt that you put out in front of your house. 34 in Port Huron. We haven't had any sunshine to really melt things away today. Temperature change though, we have had an increase in temps by quite a bit as compared to 24 hours ago. At 4:14 yesterday, it was colder than it is today by about 10 degrees in Sandusky. It's 8 degrees warmer right now in Mount Clemens and 7 out of the airport. You might have noticed the winds have really started to pick up here just within the last 30 to 40 minutes. So here's a look at the current wind gusts. We have a wind advisory for Sanilac County. Otherwise, the rest of us are just under that advisory criteria of 45 miles per hour, but it's still very windy. 34 mile per hour gusts now in Pontiac, 31 at Metro, 31 mile per hour gusts also out in Howell. Satellite and radar, there goes that rain snow mix that we had this morning. It got out of here pretty quickly. It is snowing in parts of the UP, but otherwise it's going to be dry from now until the evening on Saturday. So I started this at 8 a.m. Saturday. If you're up into the thumb, you'll start to get some snow showers possibly in the first part of the day, and then it's going to take a while to overcome the dry air. The heaviest precipit's going to come in the afternoon and evening hours, especially the evening hours. This is 7:15, and we still have to look for the possibility of a wintry mix. At this point, it looks like we are going to have mostly snow, if not all snow, but if we get a little bit of a warm layer in there, could change over to that wintry mix, and that would change snow totals. But as of right now, here's what we're looking at. This is preliminary. We still need those high resolution models to come in tomorrow and give us a better idea. But as of right now, anywhere from about 1 to 3.5 inches is the general rule of thumb, with the higher amounts the farther north you go. So if you're in Oakland, Macomb counties, you'll get more than if you're down in Monroe. But it does look like it is going to be area wide, and it will likely be difficult to travel Saturday evening. So widespread accumulation Saturday evening for all of southeast lower Michigan, and that's why we've declared a forewarned weather alert for, again, Saturday evening. 17 degrees with some clearing overnight, but it is going to be windy. Those winds out of the west-southwest gusting as high as 30 to 35 miles per hour at times. Tomorrow, 30 degrees will be the high. We'll hit the high shortly after midnight tonight, drop down to 17, and then in the afternoon we go back into the upper 20s. So most of the day we'll spend in the 20s tomorrow, with maybe a flurry or two here and there, but nothing that would cause any problems. As we look ahead to the weekend, snow for Saturday, possibility of a few lingering flurries or snow showers on Sunday, and then another chance for snow coming in Tuesday and Wednesday evening of next week. So definitely a winter pattern for us over the next several days.
If you're gonna have a storm Saturday evening, sounds better, right? I mean,
unless you have to work, though,
right.
some people do. But yeah, no, I agree. The kids are bummed about it, I'm sure.
All right, thanks, Kim.